6 South Asian teams took part in the ongoing T20 World Cup and only 3 made it to the next round. But despite their early exit from the World Cup, there is one team that impressed everyone for their spirited show. We are talking about the Nepal cricket team, and this is their journey. Just a few more inches and Nepal would have scripted one of the biggest upsets in T20 cricket by beating the mighty South African team. They lost against South Africa by the slimmest possible margin, but the word upset did not go down well with their head coach.
We are building our story, so I'm not looking at spoiling anyone else's party. The message in the dressing room was clear that we still want to live in a world of imagination.
A few thousand miles away from the USA in Punjab, a father woke up at 4 a.m. on a Saturday morning to watch his son feature in a World Cup game. Little did Ram Bahadur Thapa, father of Sompal Kami, know that his son was on the cusp of getting his name in the history books. He hit Andrik Nokia for a 6 to take the game down to the wire, but unfortunately wasn't on strike on the last ball when 2 runs were required. As Nepal lost by just 1 run against South Africa, the team was shattered and had tears in their eyes. Ram Bahadur Thapa, who works as a peon at the Punjab State Power Corporation Limited in Patiala, said that the team would have crossed the line if his son was on strike. The story of Nepal cricket hasn't been anywhere near smooth sailing. The Cricket Association of Nepal was banned by the ICC on grounds of government interference in April 2016. But they weren't just facing administrative hurdles. Lack of proper financial support was another big hindrance. Most players come from humble backgrounds, with them having to endure a time when they didn't even have basic cricket equipments.
Without money during that suspension, we couldn't afford the high-range bats. We had this massive disadvantage. We used to get caught at boundary ropes, and in the dressing room we used to think we didn't have enough power. But later we realized the problem was the bat.
Even after the ban got over, the situation didn't improve much on the financial front. They needed external support, and that's when India came into the picture. The Nepal team qualified for the 2023 Asia Cup, and the Indian government did not hesitate from supporting their neighbours. The Indian ambassador to Nepal gave 20 kits to the Nepal team in show of support to the nation. At the Asian Games 2023, the team grabbed the attention of the whole world when they scored a record-breaking 314 versus Mongolia in a T20I game. Individual records of fastest 100 and 50 were also broken in the same match. India's support for Nepal cricket stayed constant. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, on his trip to Nepal, met with the players and congratulated them on their World Cup qualification after 10 years. He also assured them of full support from India for their preparation for the marquee event. The gusto with which the Nepal fans have supported their team was a sight to watch. A video of a young boy went viral which showed what cricket means to them. Regardless of the results, the fans stood by their team. A washed-out game versus Sri Lanka saw over 5,000 fans stay back in the stadium just to get a glimpse of their team. The politicians of the country also showed their support by wearing jerseys of the team in a parliament meeting before Nepal played their World Cup opener versus Netherlands. Like most cricketing nations, Nepal too are in the search of that one moment that puts them on the cricketing map. Surely they have the talent and support of the nation. All they need now is that one moment to arrive.